What up, pimps? So, welcome back. We are on to episode number 2 for our Elder Scrolls Online Let's Play. Episode 1 should be uploaded yesterday. Really, we just played through the tutorial, pretty basic things. Now, I've played through that part of the tutorial probably gajillion times, but that's pretty much it. I haven't messed with the tutorial after that because I usually just wander off and kind of do my own thing. That's my favorite part of these games. So, figure, it's Let's Play, let's have some story. We are going to go back into the main story with our boy here, Mr. Arthas. And play. Oh, and hopefully, because it took, the previous video was like 40 minutes, and it took forever to upload. Let's see if we cannot spend 40 minutes doing that this time. Not that it really matters. I got all the time in the world, but I don't want to blow up a computer either, so. Gotta drink that water, boys. Hashtag Hydro Homie. I love water, man. So refreshing. Stone Falls. The ash fall from the volcanoes of the Velothi Mountains and the Great Ash Mountain itself is stone fuck. Okay. We already have ESO plus. Dun, dun, dun. So this game, you pay for the game. I think it's free on Game Pass on Xbox. That's a cool mount. But what am I trying to say here? You still have to pay to
We
like, for
race
an online
fine
subscription
forces in Davon's
if you pay,
Watch.
if you play
One sword,
on
one
Xbox.
to Vivek
You don't
himself.
on PC, but
What
you
can
also
I
pay
help
for
you
the
with?
game. Now, a lot of games like World of Warcraft, they have a subscription model where you have to not only buy the game, but then you pay $15 a month for the ability to play it. I know it sounds a little crazy. This game has an optional subscription, which I think is the way to do it. So an optional subscription. Basically, you can buy the game, log in, play it, and you're good to go. No problems. The optional subscription gives you a little bit of they're called crowns. It's like the premium currency. It basically allows you to buy like cosmetics, mounts, all that good stuff. And then the other big thing it does is it gives you unlimited crafting bag space. So you see me wander around picking everything up, like the little food pieces and chopping wood, mining iron. All that stuff goes into a crafting bag, which is unlimited, and it does not count towards my regular inventory. If it did, I'd be screwed, because you have like hundreds of thousands of those items, and you only get like 60 to 100 inventory spaces. So, that's kind of why we do that. What we're doing right here is training our riding skill. I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. So, in most MMOs, you can get a mount, and that's it. You ride the mount. I know in World of Warcraft they have like a version of a level 20 mount that gives you,
Can you believe it?
plus 60%
Dragons
speed,
in
and then
your
they
own
also
homeland.
have a level
What are you going to do?
40 mount, I think.
This one does not
That
know,
gives
but he
you
hopes his family is safe
100%
in
speed. It
Riverwood.
doubles your speed. So it doesn't work like that in ESO. In ESO, you come to the Stable Master, and you have to train your speed. Now you can only train it once a day, and it costs a little bit of gold, but it's nothing that's gonna break the bank. They also, you can train the stamina, which is like this little green bar down on the right here corner. There's a little green bar underneath that. That's gonna go down a little bit as I'm sprinting.
Excuse me, please.
And that is
I
your
have a
mount
message for
stamina.
you.
So, I'll try to keep my guy parked there so that I can train it every day. We are gonna open up our journal. Main quest, the Harborage. So we need to find the Harborage, which is this way. Let's check on the map and see where it actually is.
Explain once more why running was the
over.
best idea.
Oh, I
Does
need
it
to
matter?
talk to somebody
If we
first.
can't light a simple fire, we may as well head back.
Can I hop through these? You can, oh my god, I'm so good at video games. Anybody who's ever played
Well-
Skyrim knows that climbing up mountains with your horse is like 90% of the game.
We need an edge in this fight.
Figured I'd put a little bit of that in here. These are all the crafting stations, you know, woodworking, blades. That's the cloth place. Like I said, we're not going to do a ton of that on this character because as much as I love it, it's probably pretty boring to watch. And I have another character who's going to focus on that stuff. Maybe I'll hop on stream and do like crafting. And again, it's probably not that exciting to watch, so maybe not. Alright. And then like crafting materials with this guy. I mean, if I see it and it's not out of the way, I'll snatch it up. But for the most part, nothing crazy. Okay, so we need to hop on this boat. Oh my god, please make it. That was a close one. We would have been in the water.
Can't you see?
Oh, I think we need to take this boat somewhere. To the Volkolgar. Oh, I think that's the High Elf place, which is like my homeland. To the motherland. That was that Russian? To the. They must break you. That's Russian. I know that. The second largest of the summer. Son of a bitch. I need to start reading those as soon as they come up. Alright. Anyways, I think this is the High Elf place. Whoa, a lot of shit. Is that Sugar Claws? Hey, that's the person that brought us here. Sugar Claws. To the Canarthes roots, that's where we came from. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, open up the map, you can look at all these little icons. They kind of tell you what everything is there. It looks like this town has everything, so that's pretty cool. And if you open up your map and you right-click, so what we see here, this is inside. You know, this is Volkolgar. That's the town, but it's basically in the state of Aradon. If you see at the top left-hand corner, and it is not 10:06 a.m. It is 1:06 p.m. All right. Can you guys move? Can I talk to this banker? Oh, okay. So this is a banker who's standing out here because he is this guy's personal banker. I like this guy's outfit, by the way. And I like his personality thing where he stands with his hands behind his back. My guy just does this douchey, come on, go ahead. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna throw my knife back and forth. Oh, I'm cool. Idiot. Let's actually go over the collections tab real quick, just because this is one of the best parts of the game in my opinion. So many ways to customize your character. So they got like, you know, different hats you can wear. I'm not doing that with my guy. We just have ours hidden right now. Head markings, they got like different tattoos and kind of, I can put that on his face, I guess. I don't know. I don't do anything of that. I don't do anything with that though. Facial hair is what it is. I only have eyebrows unlocked. They look so dumb. I hate it. Major adornments, I can wear a crown. They have some other stuff that's available. Minor adornments, they got these little earrings. We can put those on. I'm down with that. Costumes, so these will just kind of take over the whole outfit, right? So we have like the Knight of the Flame outfit, which, you know, turns you into a knight-looking guy. And then Mages Guild research robes. These are robes. I'm not a fan of wearing dresses as a guy, so I usually just don't. Body marking. These, which do I have? Skins. I have the Arctic Rime skin, which kind of makes him look like frostbitten. That's why his hands look so gross. If we take this off, it looks a little different. Kind of looks normal, more tan. But we want him to be like, necromancers, like I said, are all about ice and, you know, skeletons and dead stuff. So I felt like the art, you know, frozen, I'm frostbitten, I hate my life, kind of works together. Personality is one of my favorite things that they have. They have a ton of them. I can unlock these three. The one I have slotted is Assassin, which makes him douchey, I guess. And then polymorphs. I don't have any of these. I think it turns you into something different completely. But I don't know. And that's just the appearance, right? So they have furnishings. You have housing in this game. So you have all this stuff that you can put inside your house. I don't know what fragments are. Assistants are like that banker that we just saw with that guy before with the nice armor. You can just call somebody to be a banker instead of having to like walk to the banker. And they have like merchants and other crap as well. Mementos, these are kind of like toys, I guess. They do different things. So this one like makes you look like you're getting burned by the sun. Kickball, what's kickball do? What do you know? Hey, it kicks a ball. I wouldn't have guessed. Lore tablets. What's this? That one's kind of cool. Get a little light walking around. I don't know where I got these from or how I unlocked them, but tools. This is something you use for a profession, like crafting type stuff. These are all the mounts, equines, felines, canines, cervines, which is like deers, and heavyweights, which is my whatever that big chonking guy is. I like using the scary dog that I have because it, my guy's supposed to be scary. Non-combat pets. If you guys have seen my other little dog, my tinier dog, my death hound. These are just guys that follow you around. They don't fight. They don't really do anything except stand there. Occasionally they'll make some noise. And these are emotes. So I don't know how to do them, I guess. But I mean, I don't usually use these. You guys know what emotes are, just little things for your character to do. Anywho, let's get to the stories. Now we have to find the harborage. Every time I'm in a town, I always check and see. You gotta look for vendors, right? Because you only have so many inventory slots. Let's go here. So inventory space, I currently have 28 out of 85. So 28 taken up out of 85 total. We're gonna use this. I already have one. And I always, every time I log in, I try to check my. Kind of use that. On caps. Yeah. I always check my weapons and armor just to make sure I have the best stuff equipped. Because that stuff is pretty important in this game. Alright, yeah, it looks good to me. So we're actually going to go to the bank and deposit most of this. Normally you would sell it off and be good to go, but we send all of our stuff to our crafting guy. That way he can disassemble it, he gets some experience for that, and yeah, does what he's got to do. So the bank is always this little square chest looking thing. I'm not sure how to get in there if I'm being honest. This is basically a blind playthrough. I love this game so far, but it's so massive, and I've only like touched the surface a couple times. Is this an entrance? Kind of looks like an entrance right there. I bet it is, because there's two guards standing there. Okay, which means the bank will be right here, probably up there. Is that a sky shard? On top of the bank? How are we going to get that? Is there a door up there? There is. Well, let's go inside and explore. Alright, let's go deposit our stuff at the bank. Remember what I said? You're playing with other people, right? So these are all other characters. Except this person. That's my banker.
Fivefold venerations, my friend. You've come to make a deposit, yes?
Yes. Alright. Withdraw, deposit. We have about 40 slots open in the bank. And we can sell that off later. Da-da. Yeah, anything. And some stuff is bound to you. See here it says character. See how it says character bound? Those are level up rewards, and they're just for you. Nobody else can use them. So we have to keep that. But this can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Oh, that cannot go. Character bound. I never even opened this. Also, little red hand next to it, that means you stole it. Piece of shit. So I need to either sell those or fence them. What am I looking for with the sealed urn? I was supposed to open this a long time ago and I didn't. Good. We'll just go sell that shit off because nobody else can use it, I don't think. Okay. And again, hey, see, that's why you check bookshelves, because now our bow skills increased to 2, and we never even had to use a button. Housing brochure. Are you an adventurer of good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Looking for a cozy home to call your own, but too low on funds to afford one? That's pretty much me, yeah. How would you like a free in-room? That's right, completely free, no catch. Will do. We're gonna seek out Falande de Marie at Mara's Kiss Public House in Vocal Guard. Oh cool, so they're actually here. Let's go upstairs first because I want to see if we can get that sky shard. Also, the armor in this game sometimes takes a second to like phase in. Like it's there, right? But it takes a while to look good. Oh shit. I like this guy's armor too. Ah. My spooky, spooky staff. Okay, let's see. So it was like right in the middle. I bet Strong Nose is pointing me the. You pointing the way, boy? Yeah. Is this the way? Let's go check. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Oh shit! Got a destruction staff. That's pretty good because that's what I use most of the time. Hey, there it is. Alright. We will jump off the building like a badass. And let's continue on with our quest. As you can see, the biggest part of this game is going to be your ability to be flexible. I mean, you can play the game however the fuck you want, but I like, you know...
Dragons
You there.
in your own
How would
homeland.
you like to do something worthwhile?
Oh, leave me alone.
This one does not know,
I
but he hopes
prefer
his family is
you know,
safe in
pick your
River.
quest, go through it, but I have little stops that I need to make here and there. Sky shards are pretty important for those ability points, so I'm always going to pick those up if it's available. And keeping a clean inventory is also very important because you don't want to be in a dungeon or be doing a quest, and now you have no bag space and you're missing all this stuff you can pick up. So yeah, just kind of keep up on that stuff. We're going to talk to Miss Falande here about our new home.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things.
It's true.
Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
Did it? Was she trying to solicit me?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement are we talking about?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater.
Probably.
Seems like we can help each other here.
What's the deets? Kim Possible? What's a sitch? Give me this sitch. I don't
Yeah,
I've only seen
all
that show
right.
like 1 or 2 times.
Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings.
Gotta be a catch, lady. What's going on?
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
So, within legal reason, I can do whatever I want with this place, right?
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
Alright, I accept.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
I guess. What's this? Anthology of abodes available for acquisition. Talk about some,
Hope the room is to your liking.
what's that called?
With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room.
Alright, let you have that. Where's my new room? Is it up here? I don't quite understand the lore books yet. You can pick them up, they're like shiny blue stuff. But I don't know what the point of it is other than I know that the Mages Guild wants you to do it. Just not sure why. Oh, it's right here, I think. As the least restricted seaport in the Summer Isles, Volkulgard has visitors from across Tamriel, and you're likely to meet most of them hoisting a mug at the Mara's Kiss pub. Alliteration, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Speaking of alliteration, let's go ahead and check out our anthology of abodes available for acquisition. Alright, wow, we got 500 experience just for opening that. To start customizing your home, open the housing editor with F5. Okay. Oh, that's another benefit of this subscription. You get double capacity for your home. I believe you also get double bank space. They have a lot of little stuff, but you know, there's a couple that are more important than the others. So we can put a couple things in here. I don't want to put my mounts in here. Let's put a... Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Just put it wherever. Can I set her like right here? This might have been a little tiny for me to do. So if it's blank, does that mean it's good to go? Oh my god, it is. Just go to sleep now. Yee. And let's go back to browse. There's one other thing I wanted to... Welcome to my parlor. I believe this goes on the wall. Tapestry. I'm one of those girls now. The tapestry girls. You know the type. That's not what I wanted to do, but we will allow it. And there was one other statue, I think. Let's see if we can... Pride of Akatosh. Malakath. Or oh, it's not even a big statue? What? You can sit right here. Anyways, so I mean I could put like a bed and some other stuff. Oh my god, I think she's tried to grab me. You can put like a trunk and you know, store stuff. You can put some merchants in there and traders and all that stuff. So yeah, we should be good there. Alright, now back to the actual quest.
Do you know how long I've been
Can
looking
you
for
believe
you?
it? Dragons in your own homeland.
We are
What are you
still...
going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in river.
The harborage, there we go. Need to go this way. And since it's going to be a long trip, we might just mount up. Regulators! Great stuff. I don't like how my guy's sitting like that though. What are you doing, dude? You're not cool. Put your hands on the dog. Weirdo. Is this the harbor? There's a sign telling me to go inside, so I bet it is. Oh, I love that purple color. Once the prophet was a man of vigor and strength. Some harrowing experience has aged and diminished him, leaving him blind and almost feeble. I bet it was a bad guy that attacked him. Okay. Skeleton? Oh. That's not good. And there
I
he
hear
is.
familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige.
I don't like when he calls me that. What up, pimp?
Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How'd you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Oh. Okay. When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny?
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our
Had to take off my
destination,
heating pad.
we must speak of the past.
History lesson.
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
I'm always down for a little world building, son. Let's go.
Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Just teleport me all over the place, man. What up? Where we going, boy?
Follow me, Vestige,
Yes, sir.
and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Okay. Can you walk a little faster, though, maybe?
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests,
Do I have a
with
walk?
no memory of my prior life.
Okay.
The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
So this is an Elder Scroll. I have touched one before in Skyrim. I am invisible. Oh my goodness! That's kind of awesome looking. Oh, and I can still shoot fire. That's a win-win. Alright, what's up?
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
The Five Companions?
The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
So they found this amulet, and they hoped to use it to persuade a dragon god to accept their leader as a dragonborn. The hell is a dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Ah, those. Right.
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Baron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
So normally the emperors from this lineage had actual dragon blood, but they had a rebellion. This Varen guy was the leader, and he was sitting upon the throne, but he wasn't part of that family. So that's why they had to do the amulet thing. Anyways, what happened?
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
I'm down.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
I'm a necromancer. Okay, so they had Lyris, this Red Guard guy, leader of the Dragon Knight Guards, with a weird name. Abner Tharn, the actual Emperor himself, and then Manamako is right here. This is the traitor. Obviously, I mean, look at that staff. Telling me that's not a staff of a traitor? Are there houses up there? That's pretty awesome. All right.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How would the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
And why did Varen want to be Dragonborn? Because he was a rebel, I think, and he had to get the blood to be the Emperor.
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about the other companions.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party.
Tell me about
Who would
Lyris.
you like to know more
Tell me
about?
about Lyris. She saved both of our lives.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
And what about Sai Sahan?
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Tell me about Abner Tharn.
The Tharns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
Alright, and what about the traitor, Manamako?
Manamako the traitor,
Yeah.
the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Let's see.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manamako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege.
The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Money Marco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
This guy looks awesome.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manny Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane melt.
What happened?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
And then...
Mannimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
And what happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Mannimarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
And Abner, Tharn, and Mannimarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Mannimarco and his worm cult.
And how did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Mannimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
So they saw you as a threat.
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Mannimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
As you wish.
Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction are appearing all throughout Tamriel.
The fuck? Spooky dookie. Shit.
If domination is successful,
Look
he
at
will
that.
merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld.
We'll just act
Few
like
will
that.
survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
We shall.
As you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
Well, you've certainly given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
Alright, so what's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris Titanborn?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do until then?
Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat.
Kind of like America.
Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Do I not get any XP from this? Oh, I definitely do because I leveled up. Oh, it shows right there. 4.7 thousand. So, this might be the first time you guys have seen me level up. Pretty cool. When you level up, all this stuff happens. So you get rewards every time you level up, which is pretty cool. So congrats, we hit level 16. We get 1 attribute point and 1 skill point. And we also get a bank space upgrade, which is awesome. And we unlocked a new dungeon as well. We'll do a dungeon here at some point. So we're going to claim all that. Oh, we also get to choose one of these. And these will help with crafting. We're going to do tailor stuff right now, since we wear light armor. And then it shows next level you get 1 attribute point, 1 skill point, and a weapon enchantment choice. Next milestone is 20, and you get some bigger stuff. You get 3 attributes, 3 skill points, a flame atronach crate, and then more dungeon and a costume. These crates, these are like ESO's version of loot boxes. Stupidly expensive, but they do give them to you for free every once in a while when you level up. These are the attribute points that go towards your attributes, which are Magicka, Health, and Stamina. Since I'm a magic guy, I've just been putting everything in Magicka. No idea if that's what I'm supposed to do, but hey, it works. And then you got your skills, right? So we got a skill for leveling up, and then we also got a skill for completing that quest. So we kind of got 2 of them, and we obviously had one before that we never touched. So yeah, you can go through here, look at the different weapon lines, and kind of pick out whichever one's going to work best for you. Let's start with the racial. Those are good. We don't need any guilds. Don't need any world stuff, I don't think. Armor, we look at our light armor. There we go. So this is the reason we wear mostly light armor, because it has a lot of benefits for spell casting. You know, reduces effectiveness of scared, not so much of spell casting. Magic recovery, 2% for each piece of light armor equipped. So we got a 14% boost to that, which is pretty awesome. And then spell resistance, you get quite a bit of that for as well. That doesn't help increase our damage though, so we're going to chill with it for a little bit. What we can do, once you level up a skill high enough, it will have a morph to it, and you can kind of switch things around there. So like Skull Flame, you can choose to morph it into Venom Skull, which will convert it to a stamina ability, so it'll use stamina instead of magic, which we don't want because we're a magic person. But you know, it also deals poison damage instead of fire damage. We're going to keep the fire damage, and for this one it also stays Magicka, and not only will the 3rd attack inflict extra damage, but it'll also bounce up to 2 times with nearby enemies. So it kind of helps a little bit with your area of effect damage there. And then Frozen Colossus, our ultimate, also has a morph. Let's see. So this one deals disease damage. Colossus deals more damage with the smash, but it turns it into... Oh, it's ultimate, never mind. And then this one... Final Smash stuns all enemies. So more damage or stun. So 4720 times 3, or 4720, 4956, and 5205. I think we gotta go this one. All about damage. And then they have passives as well. What's this one? Gravelord ability is active. Your spell and physical penetration are increased. I like that. Gravelord ability is active. What does that mean? He's a Gravelord. I don't quite know what that means, but we're going to do it anyways. While it's active, so I guess like while you're using it, which I mean we put a lot of AoEs down that lost a couple seconds, so that should work pretty well. Anyways, we're all out of skill points, but when we get our next Sky Shard, we're going to get a skill point there, which is pretty nice. Let's go down here so this thing disappears. And it says we have something here, but it's not showing anything. What else? Oh, house. That's why. Yeah, there's a ton of houses you can buy, guys. And they range from like little rooms to like what I had to giant mansions and all kinds of stuff. But anywho, that is where we are going to leave this video. Got a bit more done. Went way longer than I wanted to, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.